Have you ever noticed that most people talk about self-trust as if it's something you're supposed to magically understand? As if one day you wake up confident, certain, completely sure of yourself. But for many women, that's not exactly how it works. Many of us spent years learning not to trust ourselves. We learned to look outside of ourselves for answers. We learn to prioritize other people's needs before our own. We learn to second guess ourselves, question our instincts, and ask everyone else what they think before we thought about what we wanted. Then one day, we wonder why making even a simple decision feels so hard. The truth is, self-trust is not something you either have or you don't have. It's something you build. And it usually gets rebuilt in the same way it was lost, one small moment at a time. I remember a moment that made me realize how disconnected I had been from myself. Someone asked me a simple question. Do you want to go? Without even thinking, I answered, I have to find out what my husband wants. Immediately, my mind went, what? Nobody asked what he wanted. That's what I wanted. That small moment showed me something important. I had gotten so used to considering everyone else first that I wasn't even checking in with myself. I think this happens to a lot of women. Not because we're weak, not because we're incapable, but because somewhere along the line, we learned that being agreeable was safer than being honest. That keeping peace mattered more than speaking up. That making other people comfortable mattered more than listening to ourselves. The result that we slowly stopped trusting our own voice, not because it's gone, but because we stopped practicing listening to it. One of the biggest misconceptions about self-trust is that it comes from being right. It doesn't. Self-trust comes from knowing that even if you make a mistake, you'll listen, learn, and take care of yourself along the way. It's not confidence that you'll never get it wrong. It's confidence that you'll be okay if you do. So how do you start trusting yourself again? Start small. Before asking someone else what they think, ask yourself first. Before seeking reassurance, pause and notice what you already know. Pay attention to the moments when your body listens, tightens, when something feels off, when a situation doesn't sit right with you. Pay attention. You don't have to act immediately. Just notice. Awareness is where self-trust begins. The next step is boundaries. This was the piece that changed everything for me. Not talking about it, not talking about boundaries, not wishing I had boundaries, actually following through on them. Because every time you honor a boundary, you're sending yourself a signal. My needs matter. My voice matters. What I know matters. Every time you ignore yourself, you're sending a signal too. The opposite of that. Self-trust is built through consistency, through small promises kept, through small moments of honesty, through choosing yourself over and over again. Not perfectly, just consistently. If you've been feeling disconnected from yourself, I want you to know something. You don't need to become someone else. You do not need to fix yourself. You don't need to earn your intuition back. Your voice is still there. It may simply be waiting for you to listen.